Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I am documenting my journey to becoming a full-stack developer using the FreeCodeCamp curriculum. No fluff, just real progress. This series is about one thing: consistency. Not perfection, not talent, showing up, learning and building. Because the truth is, success does not come from doing one thing, one big thing once. It comes from doing small things consistently. Today's lab, rock, paper, scissors, a fun little project that will teach me and teach you how to control the DOM, which is the domain document object model, and handle events like a real developer. That being said, let us build it. So guys, here is the project. So these are the rules. If you will be playing against the computer, you can choose between rock, paper, scissors, and scissors. The first one to 3 points wins. Here are the rules to getting a point in the game. Rock beats scissors, scissors beat paper, and paper beats rock. So for example, if the player and the computer choose the same option, paper, then no one gets the point. So let's just try rock, tight, I won, computer won, I won, computer won, computer wins, paper beat rock, computer has won the game. Let's play again. Okay, that's nice. So here are the instructions. I hope you guys are seeing. So let's just continue on, say blah blah blah. Your tasks over the next few steps, because here they're saying the HTML and CSS boilerplate for the game has been provided for you. So let's check for the HTML, CSS. Here is it here. HTML, here is it here. So your task over the next few steps is to build a JavaScript functionality. The JavaScript functionality that generates a computer choice, compares it to the player's choice, and updates the scores accordingly. Take some time to look through the HTML provided and familiarize yourself with the structure of the game. When you're ready, click on Check Your Code button to proceed to the next step and start the workshop. So I'm ready. Let's go. So, in this first part of the workshop, you will focus on building the functionality that generates a random choice for the computer. So start by creating a variable called option and assign it an array with the following strings. So that will be const options is equals to. So I just put in these strings. So next step 3. The next step is to build out the functionality that will generate a random choice for the computer. So create a function called getRoundResult that returns a random choice from the options array. Don't forget in the earlier JavaScript fundamentals section, you learn about using Math.random and Math.flow. So to create a function is like this: getRandom computer result. So that returns the choice. So this function is supposed to return a random choice from the option array. So it takes as parameter option. So we have to return a random, that is, we have to return a random element from the array. So for that, we have to determine a random index. So it's a random index. For random, I think it's floor. Now will be math. I have forgotten. I say random. So I want to generate something random. Math.random times the arrays learn. So options .round. What is it? I think it's right. Array length. So that being, after doing that, we return option. So random choice. So random index. I don't know if this thing is correct. So let me just check it. Maybe it's inside the documentation. Where's the documentation? Let's check this one. Check out this one. So random. What's interesting? Let's see this one. Examples. Okay. Let's see. Random element. Array. Okay, how do you write? So it's like Math.random times option and all that in Mathflow. Okay, how did it write? So they're saying that here that I have an error that is supposed to return a string. Your getRoundResult function should return a string. Okay. Is it not a string? So let me just try and pull it. I don't know. Just temporarily draw. Maybe something will change. I don't know. It's wrong. So what do they mean by return a string? But it's already a string, so. Let me think. Try converting this other string. Or let me try, for example, and store it so random and is equals to this shit, this. Random. Not still working, so I don't know what's wrong. So I don't know what that's wrong here. Okay. Maybe because there should be no parameter. I think so. Okay. Let's go to the next step. So guys, become a superstar because this thing is really good. I have seen how my programming skills level has increased since I started doing this journey. So now let's continue. In this step, you will focus on determining if the player has won the round. So create a function has player won the round with two parameters, player and computer. Okay. Function. I can zoom it. So let's say function. Let's just copy the name so as to avoid seeing errors. Set two parameters, player and computer. So the function should return true if the player has won the round and false if the player has lost or tied the round. So here is the criteria for the player to win the round. So if the player chooses rock, the computer chooses scissors. So how to check that? So if player is strictly equals to rock, let's put it in brackets. I think that computer is equals to scissors. Then return true. Okay, I see how I have to do it. So I'll just combine all the things here. So okay. Let's now use the or. Copy this. Paste. So player is scissors. So now if player is scissors, is equals to scissors. Is strictly equals to and computer is so on computer is paper, and just put paper. The next one is all. Player is paper. Paper. And computer is rock. Like return true. I know a better way to do this, so it's just like let me cut this, place it here. No, I think this one should disappear. Okay. This one should disappear also. So that's it. Let's go. Okay. Step 5 is to create the variable responsible for keeping track of the player and computer score. Create a variable called player score, initialize it with the value 0, then create a variable computer score, initialize it with the value 0. You will need to use to declare these variables because their values will change through the game. So that's a player score which is equals to 0. Let the computer score which is equals to 0. Easy step. Step 6. Step 6 is now time to get the result of the round. So complete getRoundResult. Okay. If the player wins the round, update the player score by 1. Return the message player wins, blah blah blah. If the computer and the player choose the same option, return the message, okay. Sorry. If the computer wins the round, update the computer score by 1 and return this message. So this is important. Computer choice. So the computer's choice should be replaced with a computer result, while the player's choice should be replaced with user option. So I think if here is interesting. So if they if the player wins, so I think that created a function. So let say is player, say player 1. I don't know if this naming is correct. Let's take, what's the name of the function again? As player 1. So say user option on computer results. Sorry, results. So check whether player 1 is true. If it's true, we increase player score. So we increment by, I think is we increment by 1 and return the message. And return this. So just with this template literal. With this template literal. So computer choice, computer results here. So result. Here so template literal string. Let's go on with user option. Else if, because they're saying if the computer and player choice are the same. Okay. So if they are the same, so else if user option is strictly equals to computer result, then we return another message. I think that we can refactor the game. We can refactor my code, but just leave it like this. Let's do it on. This one's better. Okay. That's important here to do is sending in the corresponding variable. The last case is errors. So when they are not equal, so when here is false and they don't have the same option, they have not used it. So that is the user option is not equal to the computer option, computer result. That means that the computer has won. So eventually you have to increase the computer score by 1. And then return the message, hey guys, hello guy, the computer has won. So let me just paste it on template here, paste it here, computer choice, computer result, just put it here, user option, copy, and put it here. I think that is correct. Check. Yes, correct. So let me see how they did it. Like me. Okay. Not bad. So the next step, let's see the code. You guys are reading, it's reasonable. So step 7 of the workshop is to create the functionality that will show the result. Start by creating a variable called player_span element and assign the value of the element with the ID player score. So to do that, we first of all name the variable span element. So span element. Now, to have access to an HTML element through its ID, we use the function getElementById. So first of all, we say document.getElementById, and we put in the ID player score in the parentheses, in the brackets. Sorry. Copy this guy. Copy. Paste. They say here the next part is then create a variable called computer score span element and assign the value of the element with the ID computer score. So let me just copy it, this one. So let me just change it with computer score getElementById, and here it's computer. Then finally create a variable called round_result message. So round_result MSK, and assign it the value of the element with the ID result. This one with the ID result message. Do you know this will be an error here? The result. Okay, it's okay. So what's the next step? now it's time to update the score and the round results message. So start by creating a show result function with the parameter user option. Okay. Function, which is show result. So I don't want it to, because when I'll be testing it, if the name of the function is not as written here, there will be an error. So we just copy the paste. Copy, paste. Inside your result function, the result message should be updated with the round results round. Okay. So what's the result round? Is it? Okay. See. So now, I think that to do this, we can use inner HTML or context or text content. So let's just say result round result MSG message is equals to, let's go for the function. Well, there's a function getRoundResult. This option, I think that this is correct. I've forgotten the text content. So let's continue. Then the player score span element and the computer score span element should be updated to show the score of the player. Okay. Let me see. Where's this player score? Player score should be updated. Okay. So, let's see now this guy. Context. I'm trying because inner HTML, I always have a problem with spelling. I don't know why. Player score. Let's take this computer span element. Point inner HTML, which is equals to computer score. I think like it should be right. Remember that the order matters here. You will need to first update the round result message, then the player score span element, then finally the computer score span element, because round result message will be used to determine the score. Okay. Oh, the guy here used inner text. It's the same thing. So now, step 9. Now it's time to start by creating a variable called rock bottom BT and assigning it the value of the button with the ID rock. So I think it's the same process. So rock btn. Let's see. Oh, btn. So do the same thing for paper and scissors. Okay. Paper, copy, paste, paper, paste. Now the next one is scissors. In French, we say le ciseau. In German, we say der Schneider. Okay. The next step is to attach event listener to each of the buttons you created in the previous step. So start by creating an event listener on the button for the button rock btn. When the rock btn is clicked, you should call the result function with the argument rock. Okay. So rock btn add event listener. So the event here is clicked, and when it's done, we shall run this function, which is show results with the argument rock. Then create a paper, finally create for scissors. Okay. Time is up. So paper clicked, then we have this paper guy. The next one is scissors button. Copy, paste, and when clicked, we just copy on here. So now you should be able to click any button and see the results for each round. So let's just try and have the preview. Okay, it's working. Check, done. Step 11, for the last portion of the workshop, you will focus on building out the winner message and reset button functionality. Start by creating a variable called winner message element that will store the element with the ID of winner message. So const winner is equals to as we said, document get element by ID, and yeah, ID is winner message. The next step is then create a variable option container that will store the element with the class of option containers. Okay, I know that for classes, because this option container, let's look at it. Option container, where is it? In the HTML5. Where is it? Options container, here's it. So to have access to a class in the HTML file, the best way to do it is using the querySelector. So my battery is down. Let me just connect my computer so that the video will not be cut. Let me just connect it. Okay. So by doing so, I think that let me see. Okay, the variable options container, which is equals to document query selector with the ID. What's the ID? No, sorry, not the ID. What's the class name? Object container. Object container. Finally, create a variable resetGame button. Constant reset game btn document font that restore element with the ID resetGame btn button. So get element by ID, and the ID is resetGame btn. Done. So what's the next step? So step 12. If you try to play the game, you'll see that you can play for an infinite amount of rounds. But the rules state that the first one, so 3 points, wins. You want to check if there is a winner and display the message. So let me check if I can play for infinite round. Yeah, normally by the third round, I think it's third round, because someone has to win twice. Third round, so not the third round, sorry, but normally the person that reaches 3 the score 3 wins the game. And so we have to make sure, make sure that the first person that reaches 3 points, we close it, we end the game. So in your result function, if the player has reached 3 points, update the winner's message. So player has won. If the computer has reached 3 points, update the winner message element. So computer has won. And this one was player has won. So let's go. Yeah. So if I think that 12 is player score. Score is equals to 3. If there is a winner, show the reset button. So I'm not getting it right. So this guy is supposed to, yes, computer score update. Okay, I understand. So if okay, I see. Yeah, I can use the ternary operator. So winner message, where is it? Here is it, winner message. So paste on the inner text, which is equals to, so The thing is player score is equals to 3. If player score is equals to 3, then the message is player 1. Don't know if it's right, but I'll check the else computer 1. So there's a problem here. So because the player score can be 2. So I think that or maybe or here, or the computer score is equals to 3. So if the computer score is equals to 3, no, it does not make sense. I don't know. Let me just use the regular if statement. So if player score is equals to 3, so just say that the computer has 1, then the player has 1. So we just update the text. Else if computer score is equals to 3, just say the computer has 1. So the last part is if there is a computer, if there is a winner, show the reset button. Why? How come if there is a winner? Now try to display play the game and see if they're okay. If there is a winner, show the reset button. Okay. Show the reset by setting the display. So where's the reset button? Where is it? Copy. So the reset button by setting the display to block. I think that we say we access the star display by setting its display. Okay, sorry. So it's display to block. Display to block. Sorry. And hide the option container by setting its display to none. So options container. Where's it? I think that spawn starring. Yeah, style one display is equals to none. So let's just check it if it's working. Crazy screen. Normally it's supposed to stop. It's not correct. You should update. Okay. So is this part? I'm not understanding this part. Let me think. So I think that I have the error. It should be here. Normally, normally they're supposed to show syntax errors. Seriously. Similar syntax error. So check again. Correct. Oh. So step 13, if the player or the computer has won the game, there should be an option to reset the game and player. Add an event listener to the reset game bird. So reset game ETN. Add an event listener. Okay. Your event listener should take any click. Okay. Click and reference the reset game function. The reset game function. Step 14, which is a final step. Create a reset game function. Okay. Reset game function. That accomplishes the following. Okay. With no parameter. Let's go and code. Reset the player and the computer score to 0. So player score equals to 0. Computer score equals to 0. The next one is update the span score and the computer score to display the new scores. Okay. Okay. So the one is supposed to, let's say, player score. Computer score. Okay. Hide the reset button, game reset button. Okay. Hide it. I think it's none. Okay. So what's the name? Reset game ETN. Style. Display. is equals to none. Show the options container so the player can play again. Okay. Options container display is equals to what was the name? Block, sorry. Block display. Clear the content of the winner message and the round message elements. So clear the content is equals to font and index. Font and index is equals to this. Try testing out the game by playing a few rounds until the player reaches 3 points. One of the players reaches 3 points, then click on play again to see if the game resets correctly. And this will be the final step. Don't press it. Okay, it's not working. Reset game should reset player score to 0. If this is not equals to 0, let me check something. The spelling is right. So let me check in. Reset game should set player score to 0. What are they asking me tutorial? Let me think. This, I don't know, this hint is not clear. Normally, when I'm making an error, the error message should be clear now. Okay, here it is. Let me run it again. Okay, type error. Player score is read. Okay, player score. So there's a problem with player score. So let me just try. Okay, I think here it should be the problem. In.x. Because we're changing it. In.x. In.x. Okay, that's right. Okay, we are done. So thank you guys for watching, and we shall see you on to the next video.